Hmm. X Force. No one is asking for free healthcare or free education or any other freebies. We pay for these things with our taxes. Did I read that how you meant it? Spend our money on keeping us alive, not killing others and the entire world. I have said for years, specifically about healthcare and universal healthcare, that Republicans always talk about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and that's one of our core tenets of our democracy and our republic. Um, and if we have a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, we have the right to life. Then should we not? Doesn't it just? It's an extension of that we have the right to protect that life, and through protection of that life is making certain that you're healthy to prolong and protect that life. So it doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. One, I agree 100% about everything you're saying there, that it isn't free healthcare, it isn't free education. These are things that we enter into a social contract with one another, that we're going to be a part of this tribe, America. We're going to take care of one another because we are only as strong as the weakest link, or whatever kind of an adage you want to put on it. We need to take care of those who are having a rough time. There's all kinds of metaphors about the welfare or public entitlement program should be a trampoline, not a hammock, and all of this nonsense. It all boils down to how we treat the lesser in the tribe, in our group. And when we start looking at each other as an out group, they're not in the in group, things deteriorate. This isn't a team sport of winning and losing. Only it is when you are on the bottom rung and you have no chance of winning. And that is what government services are for. That is what our government exists to do. And it is an abdication of duty for politicians not to support these types of things, like Medicare for all. Now, look, I've talked about it before. I think there is a debate to be had about um, whether or not private insurance is illegal or whatever. We can have those debates. Reasonable people can disagree. That's fine. But we need a path forward, especially on Medicaid for all, to allow people to opt in to a public single payer option. We just have to do that. The government isn't a business. It's not there to make money. If the government loses money on the deal, that's the way it works. Anyway, thank you. That's awesome lead off. You're giving me a lot to work with. X Force with the what's his name? Deadpool cartoon is his avatar.